team, see who the players are, who has made it. And again, it obviously, tried old phrase, but it takes a team to win a state championship.
Yeah, it really does. And of course, Dominic and Monique Mills, front and center for this Juan Diego team, as they average 19 and 17 and a half points per game. They can rebound, they can dribble drive, they can really defend. That's the one thing that really helped them beat the defending state champs in 3A, the Desert Hills girls, was that swarming, trapping defense.
Yeah.
They forced over 20 turnovers because they would just wait till Desert Hills got across half court and then they would pounce. And so the guard line, Tonks, you mentioned her, Lizzie Peterson, Kate Blazard, even Savannah Brooks, the Morgan Trojan guard line is going to have to do an unbelievable job of handling the ball pressure that Juan Diego will apply in this contest.
Yeah, it obviously has to be everything you've got, but you've really got to lay it on the line against this one, against this team from Juan Diego. It's always interesting to see the teams that come in so highly anticipated. Sometimes they absolutely live up to the billing, sometimes not quite. This year so far, they've lived up to everything you and I have heard about them.
Yeah, and Coach Archuleta has really done a nice job of blending this talented roster into a championship caliber team since the get-go. And it would be a disappointment if they did not cap it off with a win here today. But Morgan, I've seen them play tremendous as a team. You see them locked hand in hand. This is a team that has depth, as we've talked about. This is a team that has, a lot of fouls to give up. I mean, if they can really play a physical game and try to really get in and defend and frustrate Juan Diego, the key is they've got to keep it close. They cannot let Juan Diego get up to a double-digit or even a 20-plus point differential, because we've seen that happen the last 2 days. And while Desert Hills came back and cut it to 15 and then 11 for Bear River yesterday in the loss,
right,
it's just you have to exert so much energy and you just can't cap off a comeback against such a talented team.
Absolutely. And to be quite honest, a part of that comeback at the end was Juan Diego was able to go to some of the girls on the bench. Not that they're bad players, they're just not quite the caliber of the starters, but they are the ones that got them there. So a lot of girls got a chance to play. What a great thing for them, because they're the young ones that really help make it get to where they are.
The Mills sisters, I was talking with some of the assistant coaches, Juan Diego, yesterday. They said they think they're going to go to Salt Lake Community College. Monique has a lot of opportunities. Teams like Arizona want her, but they're so close that they want to play together. So right now it sounds like that they will both go to be a Bruin for the next couple of years. Wow. And then maybe move on and play somewhere else together. And when you're a twin sister, you don't want to split up. You want to play together. The problem is they both play really the same position. So if you're trying to go to a Pac-12 school, I could understand how in Arizona would say, well, we want, one, but we can't really take both. But at the end of the day, they're both so talented that I would think there would be some D1 school out there that would want both of them, especially that work so well together. They got that telepathic wavelengths going with that sisterhood.
Yeah, how many times do we say, and we watched here in this tournament, it's like they went into automatic. They knew where they were going to be, where the pass was supposed to go. But again, why not? They probably did that a million times in their home court or wherever they played as young.
And you look at twins. You look at, say, the Morris twins. They played both collegiately together, and now they're teamed up with the Phoenix Suns. I mean, those twins, there's something about it. They want to play together. Ask State Farm about that. It's kind of unusual that one's in the NBA and one's an insurance agent.
Yeah, it makes a good promotion, doesn't it, for those guys? All right, the starting lineups have been introduced. It's the names we've talked about for Morgan: Lizzie Peterson, Allie Tonks, Savannah Brooks, Jessica Carter, and Lily Henry. And, of course, with Juan Diego, you got the Mills sisters, Rebecca Curran. Rebecca, to me, is kind of an unsung hero. I like the way she's tough. She averages about 9 points a game. Anna Maria Nelson. And tonight they're going to start Anna Iwanyek at the anyway, she'll be starting. She's not very big, but I like the tenacity that she plays with.
And it's going to be really important, again, for this Morgan Trojan team who has the big LS on their shoulder. There's a young man, Stedbeck. He's part of the boys team. His younger brother is going through cancer. A little tribute there. I don't know if you can see that for the folks on our web stream, but it's kind of lifted them. It's been an emotional storyline, and we see that. We see
Absolutely.
life stories like people battling cancer that are motivators through sports. You get a chance to come together, unite as a community, and it's an inspirational story to say the very least.
All right, we are set to go. Tip-off coming up here. It will be Juan Diego Morgan for all the marbles. It is control, actually taken away by Morgan. So we're underway. This is the state championship. Looks like Juan Diego coming out in a tight man-to-man defense.
Carter 3 didn't go, Mike, but that's a good look for her. She shoots it really high, a lot of arc. She made one to start the game yesterday. This time, though, didn't fall.
First shot of the game for Lady or Juan Diego with the 3 out of the corner, no good. And if you noticed, it went from sister to sister for the shot. They know where each other is at all times.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of cross-court skips. You'll see a lot of baseline runouts if they try to man up zone. And here they jump out. They really extend the pressure defense, but Morgan handles it nicely to start it off.
Yeah, it's actually well done. And that was, again, Allie Tonks, the point guard I really like. Taken away down low by Juan Diego. Soaring Eagle Mills is off to the races. Collision. They got an offensive foul.
And Tonks steps up and takes it. It was a great play by Ann Nelson to block it. Juan Diego wanted to run there, but Tonks just took the charge, got the call from our official underneath.
I think that's helped a team like Morgan. They've watched that. That goes on all the time. She's great at getting inside. That time, you're right, Tonks just slid to where she knew she was headed, and got the foul called.
Ooh, tough turnaround jumper, won't fall, but the putback, there's Savannah Brooks. She averages 10 and almost 7 boards a game, and Morgan strikes first.
So it's a quick 2-0 start right now for Morgan Trojans. Mills in the backcourt. Now to Curran. Curran to Mills. And again, there is no spot on this court where the Mills sisters will not fire from. Well, up to about 20 feet anyway.
Might have been a travel there. Yeah, and they caught her. She didn't plant evenly. It was a staggered plant, and that's why she got caught for steps.
Well, I know we're very early in the game, but I think Morgan's doing exactly what they have to do. They're forcing to do something just a little bit different than what they want to do. So Morgan go ahead.
I was going to say, this is a confident team from what we've seen, and a nice little give and go. Lizzie Peterson with the left hand from the left side. 4-0 start. Juan Diego, their closest game this year as a turnover was 4 points. That was the season opener.
Shot up underneath is no good. That one missed by Savannah Brooks.
That was a good, clean look, too. One she'd like to have back.
And we got a blocking foul this time. About the same situation as the one before, but this time I think the defense didn't get there quite early enough. I think it was a good call by the official.
Yeah, foul goes to Lizzie Peterson, her first personal. And this is Dominique Mills. She was 8 of 11 yesterday, 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. She did have 5 turnovers, but she made up for it with 7 steals in that win over Bear River.
She gets the first one in, so it's a 4-1 game right now. Morgan with the lead, and second one on the way, perfect. 4-2. Yeah, Dominique averaged about 18 points a game. Peterson on the angle left, nice move, goes to the baseline, cut off, and the ball goes loose.
Really good job to stand her ground. That's Curran. You talked about her. Good defense.
I think it's what she brings to this team. She's not quite as athletic maybe as the Mills, but does she stay there and play hard.
And she averages 9 a game, so it's not like she doesn't contribute.
Right.
And let's be honest, she doesn't get as many shots as some of the other players on the team.
Although Curran picks up the personal.
Maybe a little frustration there. She didn't think she touched it last.
Right. Lily Henry to the charity stripe. Fires it up and in. So it's 5-2. Played about 2 minutes here in this first quarter.
These two teams know each other well, Mike. 75-55 on January 16th. That was Juan Diego by 20. But then the second time they played, Morgan kept things close. They only lost 81-71. So, and it's tough to beat a team 3 times.
Right.
They shouldn't have had to do too much prep last night getting ready for this game.
Yeah. Ball is slapped at, taken away. Morgan comes up with it. Now we have a travel.
Wow, that's too bad because Lizzie Peterson made a great steal. But as she went down, got tangled up. When you slide on that court and your feet come off the court,
right,
there's no choice for the official but to call what he sees.
Ball comes in to Monique Mills. Deep in the corner to Curran. They double her up. Nearly travels. And now we have a jump ball. Tell you right now, Morgan obviously right there with them in intensity, in shots, in defense. That's why it's a 6-2 lead right now for Trojans. Mills to inbound the ball.
No movement here.
Yeah. Deep three out of the corners, across and off, no good. Mills tried to go back up. It's knocked away, but right to Sister, and Dominique gets the bucket.
And now a quick steal. That's what Juan Diego's pressure defense gets you, and then you attack right to the rim, and drawing the foul is Iwanuka.
Yeah, the foul's charged on Allie Tonks. Her first personal, second team foul. I think it's Iwanyuk, E-W-O-N-I-U-K.
Iwanyuk.
Call her Anna.
Yeah, she was 1 for 2 yesterday, had 2 points. Chance here to go to the free throw line and drop a couple.
Shot is short. 5:20 to go. We're in the first quarter. This is the 2015 state championship 3A style here at the Maverick Center. Mike McGarry, Devin Dixon bringing you the play-by-play in today's game. And the second free throw is no good, back rim. So Anna missed a couple there. Trojans attack. Now they have to settle down. Drive in the lane. We got to travel. Right now, it looks like they're picking up the ball, Devin, and then continuing that extra step. That is a travel. And turnovers like that really hurt you when you're taking on a team like Juan Diego. Mills stops and pops in and out on the 3 ball, and the Trojans with a rebound. That's Jessica Carter. She needs some help. We have a jump ball in the backcourt. Belongs to Morgan. That's quite the look Allie Tonks gave the official, like, you're darn lucky that it's our ball. Ball comes in the backcourt. Kay Blazard in the game for Morgan. Blazard. Nice pass inside. Tried to go up and under. But a foul from Anna Maria Nelson. That's the 3rd team foul on Juan Diego. 2 team fouls on Morgan. Getting close to midpoint of quarter 1. Not a lot of scoring. 6-4 right now.
Yeah, you're waking up. The adrenaline's there, but your body's a little fatigued. You do play some early season tournaments where you play 3 days in a row, and maybe a Christmas tournament, but you still are running on fumes at this point, and your body's still trying to get going. This morning, I'm sure we'll see the scoring pick up. Both these teams can score the basketball.
Absolutely. And that is nothing but the bottom of the well. So it's a 7-4 lead now for Morgan.
Yeah, no panic here for Juan Diego, though. They're going to stick to their game plan. Mills will run that point. Oh, she wanted to take that step back 3, and that's why right there, Mike. Man, oh man, that's tough to defend. You really can't do much on that. You just sit back, watch, and enjoy.
Absolutely. They don't enjoy it from the other team, but yeah, they watch it. Trying to get it back at the other end. It's an air ball, but a backside rebound. That's the second attempt, no good as well.
She rushed that, but Brooks was there, but she should have pump faked and tried to come up underneath maybe because it was an easy block.
Shot no good.
Yeah, but last touch by Morgan. 7-7 game here, and now Coach Archuleta, see what he draws up out of the inbound play. We've seen them the last couple of days be able to score quickly off design quick hitters.
Jessica Carter sits down, and just into the shot from the corner's off the mark, no good. And stolen away up front. Get it to Drummond. Drummond loses it. Now regains control, and she travels. And that takes away a 3 because the ball was picked up and put in by Monique Mills, but it doesn't count.
And both these teams, part of the reason they're here is the steals. I mean, Morgan, when they beat Carbon, had 8 steals. Beat Cedar, had 10 steals. And then, Juan Diego yesterday had 18 steals against Bear River. So both these teams are going to try to gamble and get passes that they can steal and go for points.
Morgan gets the ball into the forecourt. Swing it back to the corner. Little runner off the mark, no good. Rebound taken down by Dominique Mills.
Little indecision whether or not to use the glass from the angle.
Drummond will try for three. It's off the back rim. Rebound picked up and shot no good, but a foul whistled.
And there's an offensive rebound, and that.
It's like Kate Blazard gets the foul, I believe.
That's tough when you shoot a lot of threes. Juan Diego, you get a lot of weird kicks, and that missed and kicked right to Miss Nelson. And unfortunately for her, though, the free throw no good. She was 4-6 from the line yesterday. So
far, Juan Diego's made 5 trips to the line. They're only 2 out of the 5. As sitting down now is Rebecca Curran. And into the game is Berenguer, Mia. And second one, bottom of the net. So first points of the day to Nelson. And it's a tie, 7-7 ball game. Blazer gets the ball to Tonks. Tonks right down the middle, kicks it out on the angle. A collision and an offensive foul.
A tough call there. Could have went either way. She did lean in to try to get a little contact, but if you set and you take it, even if it's not a lot and you sell it like that, you got to just say, hey, nice defense, hurl. But trying to be aggressive, you can't really blame her there, but doesn't work out for the Trojans.
And a jumper left wing, shot upon the rim, no good. But the other Mills, that is Dominique, rebounds and puts it in. And it's a 10-7 lead right now for Juan Diego.
There's some sisterly love right there. I got your back. I'm going to get the rebound. I'll get the put back off the miss.
There's a steal, but it's stolen right back. Give it to Tonks. She'll drive, stops, looks for help. Can't find anybody, so she throws it up out the rim. No good. Drummond with the board.
She got panicked there and didn't have a passing lane and ended up trying to take a shot that was not an easy one to make.
That was from way downtown, but the long rebound's going to go out of bounds.
And right now, Monique pressing just a little bit. She's now just 1 for 3 from outside the arc. That's a good look for her still, but right now maybe the leg's not quite as much elevation on that three-point shot as there was yesterday.
Yeah, I tell you what, long week. But they have at least one more game in them. Kate Blazard gets the inbounds pass.
And I think this next 2:26 is going to be real critical for Morgan. They need quality possessions because you don't want to see a little run. This is about the time where Juan Diego's made their runs the last 2 days to get separation.
Good movement inside, but the ball again taken away, this time by Dominique Mills.
And that defense is just stifling. There's
smothering.
Great help defense. And it ends up with another steal. We just talked about the steals.
And a rejection and a foul. Foul's going to be whistled on Jessica Carter. Looked pretty good up top. Must have been some body block underneath because I thought the hand was right on top of the ball, but that will put Dominique to the line where she's 2 for 2 in the game.
Yeah, she's
2 out of 3.
She's got that rebound or gets that pass and she just goes up quick and it forces the official to make a bang-bang decision.
10-7 the lead right now to Juan Diego. Dominique Mills, one of the twin sisters, at the line, left it short. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Soaring Eagle. You can tell so far in the game, neither team really sharp, Devin, and maybe it's going to take them a quarter or so to kind of get back to speed.
Yeah,
but they better get there quickly.
Shot looks a little off. Defense looks fine. Both teams really causing some, but there Savannah Brooks carried it. And that further illustrates your offensive struggles in this game.
Absolutely.
Not just shooting, is it?
No. It's all facets right now, trying to settle in and get their head wrapped into this one. It's an early start, 11 a.m. start here in the state championship. 10-7, Juan Diego with the lead. Berenguer short, and it hits the end line. Substitution, Tonks will check back in. Out goes Lizzie Peterson.
And again, we talk about the depth. They are able to continue to just keep ladies fresh, keep them coming in. That's important, especially day 3. State finals, everybody contribute.
Ball to the left wing. Drive to the base, now double her up.
Ooh, good whip pass inside, but nice block. Wow, where did Sarah Christensen get that timing from? Woo!
Well, that was perfect, was it not? Inside kick out, Drummond for 3. Back rim, no good. There's an over the back, and that's number 2 on Monique Mills.
And that's going to get Curran off the bench, and she's going to come in, and Mills is going to have to take a seat for at least the last 1:11 of this quarter. I don't think Coach Archuleta will hesitate putting her back in the second quarter.
Now, we saw one of them get 4 fouls, and they brought her right back in the start of the fourth quarter. They need those 2 ladies on the court.
Well, and they're seniors. They're smart.
Right.
I mean, you could trust them to not commit the foul. They're so aggressive, though. Sometimes you gamble, and you're going for a loose ball, and there's a collision, and you get tagged with the foul. It can happen. But they're pretty heady players.
Dominique knocks the ball out of bounds. It will be Morgan ball with 1:05 to go here in the first quarter of action. Morgan had the early lead. It's gone away. They trail by 3. And the ball was slapped away. Morgan gets it back, and they jump it up again. Wow.
Christensen just reaching in there, coming off the bench, providing a little spark here, Mike. Block and then a tie-up, yep.
Long pass is no good.
And Smart, nice trap there, and Mills tries to pass out of it quickly before they could really surprise her and have her terminate her dribble, and she throws it just too far. Turnover, Soaring Eagle.
Morgan back into the forecourt, works to the left wing. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter of action.
Morgan really needs to utilize the screen and get a good look here. And they do go to a backdoor pick, and it's a nice entry pass in, and Tonks is fouled. They're overplaying, and when they overplay, that's a smart call right there to go ahead and kind of give that head nod, and then boom, hit that backdoor lob inside. They had everybody out around the perimeter, so it was open.
Right, Sarah Christensen with the foul, her first. Tonks taking her time, free throw good.
And they needed points. It's been a while since Trojans had put anything through the bottom of the net.
Been a bit of a drought for them.
But they've weathered this first quarter storm. They're right where they want to be.
This bucket could be a 1-point game, and it is.
Substitutions coming in. They buzzed the horn, but they'd already inbounded the ball. They're not going to let them come into the game.
And look at that. Splitting the defense right in the middle. Layup good, Dominique Mills.
And now you got time for one if you want to hold for it with 22 seconds. And Carter's not going to pass on that 3. But
nice underneath rebound, put back Brooks.
Right place, right time. Both these teams have rebounded well here in the first quarter. A little early on that shot. She still had 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But now they get the rebound, so still time for another one.
That ball is blocked, and we have a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter. 12-11, Juan Diego. We'll be back. Quarter number 2 coming up.
With internet service from Centracom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centracom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
Every all-terrain tire claims to be tough. But when you have over 40% more tread life than the leading competitors, not to mention the longest warranty of any AT tire, the word tough just isn't tough enough.
Welcome back as we go to quarter number 2. And I know they're down 1, but I got to tell you, Morgan's got to feel, Devin, pretty good about that first quarter of play.
I agree, and especially since, Lily Henry hasn't made that 3. Carter's had 2 great looks at 3. I thought they might be able to equalize if they can hit the outside shot, but it's been the backdoor stuff, the low block. Now, they've had some turnovers. They've had some blocks down there, but they're giving up a little size. This really is a good matchup. And, yeah, you're right. Morgan's got to be happy with where they're at. And you got to feel like, though, if you're Juan Diego, no need to panic. We just didn't have a good first quarter. And we'll get it going because they are so uber talented.
And Morgan will have the ball to start the second quarter as it comes into Peterson. Liz drives to the lane, passes across, nearly stolen. Now we have still loose on the court, picked up by Henry. Lily's shot is no good and knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Iwanyuk. They're battling, I'll tell you right now. And again, Morgan to a girl's giving up a couple of inches, but they're playing hard down underneath.
Yeah, and Brooks and Hurlbut, they're really very physical players.
Inside out to Tonks. Now stolen away by Curran. Stolen right back. And I don't want a hot potato. Finally, Juan Diego comes up with it. Played 30 seconds of the second quarter. 1 point lead right now to Juan Diego. Mills drives right, left, and then dumps it in the corner. And not expecting it, just got off her finger and out of bounds. Curran drops it away.
I think she was thinking next step, and she was going to try to catch and then whip pass down inside, and instead just had it slither through.
Jessica Carter checks back into the game. And also Savannah Brooks back in. Back to that depth you alluded to.
Here comes the trap out top.
Look at they triple team.
They moved it quick.
Nicely done. Shot though not good underneath. Second one up and off the back of the rim. Can they go for three? Ball loose on the floor. And I think we're going to jump it up.
Good hustle there by Carter. She lands on top there of Curran, and Curran ain't got her hand pinched underneath.
Yeah.
She's stretching that arm out. Oh, Hurlbut had two great looks inside, and there's a lid on down there in the post. Looking to our left into the tunnel, the Dixie Flyers have entered the Maverick Center here. They'll be coming up next in the 3A Boys State Championships. And it'll be Dixie Pineview, a Region 9 showdown. 4 overtimes Flyers survived over Desert Hills last night.
Yeah, for those who missed that, when you missed a whale of a ball game, Devin and I are still trying to recover. Hope we got our strength back today, Devin.
Oh, it was fun, though.
Little runner, about a 17-footer, up and good, Monique Mills.
And she hasn't really got going yet. Maybe that'll get her going. Nice little runner in the lane.
Tonks threading her way through. Now goes inside out. Wide open look at a three. They need those in and out. No good.
That's another good third miss for Carter, and they've all been open. I mean, there's someone rushing out there, but she was set and it took a peek down and ran back out.
14-11. 3-point lead. Back into the ball game comes Lily Henry. Out goes Kate Blazard. They really do need the little bit taller girls in there against this tall Juan Diego team.
Morgan, though, continuing to step up and try to put a little three-quarter press on.
Again, a little runner. Bounce, though, won't stay down. Sister Monique comes up with a rebound. Her three's off the mark.
Nice catch there on that pass. But Henry couldn't really get a shot off, so she kicks back out, and it's almost stolen. Now Morgan's got numbers here, Mike.
Yeah, they get it from a wide open look from the corner. They're just not falling.
Tonks, though, there to collect the rebound. I think that three-point attempt was partially blocked, and it went right to Tonks, and she finally gets a bucket, and Morgan back down just one.
Quick shot, no good. Rebound and a foul. Foul's going to be whistled on Anna Marie Nelson, her second. 16 fouls, so it's a non-shooting foul. 16 on either side. A couple of substitutions ready to check in. And back in comes Sarah Christensen for Juan Diego.
Chess match from the coaches. Both have been trying to keep players fresh and keep the matchups on the court that they think they have an advantage with. Ooh, good baseline cut, but again,
it was partially blocked. I think we give Christensen credit.
Even when Morgan gets the step, Juan Diego was able to recover and then either contest or, like we saw right there, block a shot out of bounds and last touch by the Trojans.
Yeah, knocked it right back on the Trojans. So it's Juan Diego ball. 5:20 to go here in the first half. It's a 1-point lead for the Soaring Eagle. Mills starts right, couple of dribbles, now backs it out. Morgan in a man-to-man. Taking her time, surveying the situation. And what she's doing is letting her sister get into position. start the drive, spin back, shot short on the rim, rebound Morgan. Brooks brings it up. Up top, Peterson.
Ooh, tough shot there.
Yeah.
Going left and
Another good rebound. Inside kick out three on the way. Will not go down. And you see that there were 3 team members, Juan Diego, crashing the boards.
Hurlbut is working so hard. Smart kick out, just not able to capitalize. Uh-oh, travel again.
Yeah. Little bit out of control that time for Mills as she came down. You knew she's so good at faking right, then she'll do a 360 back to the left. That time she kind of tripped, took the extra step. So Morgan down 1 with 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Underneath, shot will not stay down again, but the rebound out to Blazard. Her shot no good. And Mills with the rebound.
Oh, and a great behind the back to clear a little space. And Coach Archuleta realized she was trapped. He'll take a timeout.
All right, let's see. We got the 30-second break. We'll take it. 14-13, Juan Diego.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
3A State High School Girls Championships here at the Maverick Center, West Valley City. And we're seeing a whale of a game. All you would expect, I think, other than maybe a little more scoring, but it's 14-13. Juan Diego up 1. We're midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, the defense is and the intensity is what you'd like, but the turnovers and the missed opportunities, it does look like a morning game after you've played a couple days in a row right now offensively. There's no question.
Mills to the top of the key, veers right. Now she looks for help. And the jumper, Curran off the front of the rim, no good. Battle for the ball, jump ball. Again, I like what we're seeing from Morgan. Brooks was there. She gave up about 2 inches, but she was right up there to grab the ball.
Yeah, Christensen coming in to tie it up. Brooks, for her size, she's probably pound for pound one of the best rebounders in all of the state.
I agree.
In girls basketball.
Really plays well. Lily Henry back in. She has it. Now dumps it back out to Blazard. 3:30 to go. Inside ball tipped and taken away. Ahead to Curran. Down, lay it up, good.
And Mills with the assist. Curran the lane in transition. Tonks was coming back to try to stop him, couldn't. And now Tonks trying to go to Hurl, but crossed the lane. I think she should have kept going, Mike. I think she could have at least stopped and popped and took a little 12-footer. Instead, she tried to make that tough cross-court pass.
All her momentum, yeah, I agree, was down court, and she saw the corner riot teammate. By the time she let it go, it just took off. She's a pitcher, that'd be a good riser on a softball game. Ball knocked, and now a player knocked to the floor. And getting up just a little slow, but the foul's going to be whistled on Hurlbut.
You know, she's coming in, she's given some real good minutes off the bench. Physical, you know, you're out there, you're fighting. That time you maybe don't want to see you pick up that foul in that situation that far for the bucket, but you can't fault the effort. But it will stop the clock and give Juan Diego a chance to build on the lead, and now 4. That is the largest lead of this first half so far. I mean, Morgan is trailed by 3, but then they chip back down, and now up to 4. And just like we talked about at about the 2.5-minute mark in the first quarter, can Morgan keep the momentum, keep things close, or will Juan Diego be able to go on a little run here and get some separation like they've been able to do all year long?
Yeah, the one thing that has been missing for Morgan, even though they're close right now, has been, frankly, the outside scoring. They have got to keep close. I agree. This is a big time for them right now. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good hustle once again. That was from Bryn Drummond. And back in comes Sister Dominique Mills for Juan Diego. Comes in, again, Morgan with the ball. Kick to the corner. There's that outside shot, just short on the rim again.
Oh, tough 3 there. She wasn't open. I don't think Blazard was ready for her to shoot it. I don't think Curran even saw Blazard out of her blind spot there to the left and ended up getting hit across the arm. And now 3 shots coming.
Yeah.
A chance to increase that lead.
I think that was kind of an oopsie all the way around. I think Blazard went up and was just going to kind of swipe at the ball, but stepping forward on the shot, and she got hit. Free throw, though, no good by Curran. 18-13, 5-point lead, Juan Diego. Under 3 to go here in the first half. And, boy, she missed a pair. Wow. And they're not close, frankly, Devin. They're way off, hitting off the side of the rim. And we got a 30-second break coming up. 2:48 to go in the first half. 5-point lead, Juan Diego. We'll be right back.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centracom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
Hi, welcome back. 2:48 time remaining here in the first half. Maverick Center, West Valley City. Again, the side of the 3A High School Championship. You're watching the Women's Championship, Juan Diego Morgan. And coming up next, it will be the Boys Championship. It'll be an all-Southern Utah final. In fact, cross-city rivals, Dixie High and Pineview High. Curran missed again, 0 for 3, but the rebound and the jumper is good. Monique Mills. Those two sisters have what?
17 of the 20 points on the board right now, and they haven't really shot it that efficiently, to be honest.
Tonks will dive in. Nice move. Just throws it up, knowing she was going to get bumped. And a foul's going to be charged to Monique, and I have 3 on Monique Mills now. She'll have to sit down for the last 2.5. She's standing over next to head coach, knowing she'll sit down here in a minute. Free throw, good. Hit all of the rim, but did drop in for Allie.
And Tonks has been very active in this game. 5 points, but I like her decision making. She's been able to try to penetrate. You know, has had a couple of mistakes, but there's been a number of them from a lot of people so far in this first half. I thought maybe the teams would settle down a little in the second quarter and we'd see the scoring pick up, and it really hasn't been the case.
Especially for Morgan. They are struggling. We have a jump ball.
Yeah, Lizzie Peterson reached in there and tied it up.
But the ball does belong once again to the Soaring Eagle. They have it with 2:27 remaining here in the first half. Stolen away. Tonks with the steal. Cross-court pass knocked out of bounds by Juan Diego.
And just not a good pass there. And again, the pressure defense. We talked about it, the steals. Both these teams coming up with turnovers and steals and pressure defense. Morgan down 6, though. They really need to, again, close out in the second quarter.
Yep.
Maybe make it a 1 or 2 possession game going into the second half. Maybe if they get a couple of those threes to drop, as they have to call a timeout. Nice, smart heads-up play by Savannah Brooks.
And I don't know, but I'm going to keep it here for this break, Devin. What I believe I'm seeing right now is I think fatigue. Nobody moved that time. She was in trouble. No one came out to help her. They were all kind of standing in position, and kind of makes you wonder, you know, you got to get active. You got to get out. She needed some help. You're right. She wisely called the TO.
20-14 on Salisbury Home's scoreboard. 2:09 to go, and Maverick Center. We got into the arena this morning, and they had watered down the ice a little bit. Got a hockey game tonight. That's why we're playing these state games earlier in the day. Right. But it is a less turnaround, not as much time to rest for these teams. Now, the girls got done a little earlier in the afternoon. For the boys, it will be a much quicker turnaround, especially for Dixie, who finished up at 10 o'clock last night, and will turn around and play again against Pineview at 1 o'clock. I wonder how much Dixie's got left in the tank.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm with you on that one. I don't know. Tonks with the ball up top. She goes right down the lane, floated up. It won't go down.
That good drive, though.
Wow.
She really got to the middle and had a clean look at it, just didn't fall.
Under 2 to go. It's a 6-point lead. Juan Diego. Pass in the middle, knocked away, nearly stolen, but saved by Juan Diego. Curran, long cross-court pass, too high, out of bounds off the outstretched arms of Berenguer.
You know, just a little floppy, more so than we've seen. You got to give Morgan's defense a little credit, but some of it's just unforced.
And they're way outside now with the ball, working against that matchup zone of the Soaring Eagle. Tonks to the near wing, dumps it in the corner. Defensive split, but taken away. Quick hands again of Soaring Eagle. Nearly stolen back and just running it, throwing it up, hoping didn't answer. Now a foul underneath. Not sure who the foul is on.
Here you get Lily
It is.
Henry with the personal foul. You know, both teams crashing the offensive glass. Nelson to the line. And they have struggled in the first half from the free throw line.
They have.
And the lid is off from the charity stripe.
Didn't look good, but it went in, so it counts the same. Hit the front, the side, rolled to the back, and dropped in. By the way, Anna Maria is 2 out of 3, though, from the charity stripe. And again, bounce, 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 and drops in. It's an 8-point lead right now for the Soaring Eagle. Morgan with the ball. Really need to score. Keep it no more than what it is right now. Inside shot, no good. Rebound, put back, wouldn't go down. They're just misfiring. Brooks was point blank, Devin.
Well, and really, I think she had more time to collect herself. She kind of rushed it and just put too much mustard, and it just goes shooting across the backboard too strong.
Berenguer, inside pass, Curran. Curran's going to be blocked and fouled by Jessica Carter. That's number 10, so that means 2 free throws the rest of the way, well, at least the final minute here for Juan Diego.
You know, Carter probably didn't like that call. She thought she got all ball, but she didn't really say anything. You know, veteran move. You're not going to change the call. Just go get in the lane. And the struggles continue for Curran from the stripe.
4, yeah.
She's probably sitting there thinking, what is going on? I know she kind of got rolled up on back in the first quarter, was shaking her hand a little bit. And I don't know if, you know, she's battling maybe some injuries that have come about down the stretch.
This really could pile up on you this late in the season. Curran's free throw, missed it again. Every one of them, Devin, off to the right side.
And that leaves the door open here for maybe a bucket for Morgan to kind of close that gap. As we've seen now, the most separation in this game is there's a foul out top. It's 8-point lead for Juan Diego. And it's not really been taken advantage of from the free throw line. The Soaring Eagles should be up by more, to be honest with you.
All right, 1-1 coming up now for Allie Tong. She's 3 out of 4 from the line, and that's way short. Barely drew iron on that one. So she missed the first, won't get the second. Pass to the baseline, kick out. Berenguer, shot across and off, no good. In the corner, Blazard has it.
Looks out of control there, but she finally controls it. It was poked, but it goes to Brooks, and Savannah's fouled. I mean, that was lucky that the poke from the backside went right to Savannah. It looked like a little just shovel pass across the lane.
Sometimes things kind of work out. Foul was charged to Bryn Drummond, her first personal. Now it's the 9th foul, so once again, it's the final true 1-1 here in the first half. Setting up, free throws on the way, need the first, get the second, got it. Brooks is 2 for 3 with 6 points here in the first half. She is the leading scorer now for Morgan. 5 to Allie Tonks. And second free throw coming up with 30 seconds to go.
And now they can jump into that pressure D if they want, but they won't this time. Let's drop back and figure that Juan Diego is going to hold for one anyway.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening. So they'll set up their 2-3 matchup zone. 20 seconds to go in the half. Juan Diego leading by 6. 22-16. Now they jump out. To the right side, Mills to Mills, back to Drummond. In the middle, Curran, give it back, drive to the hole. Yes, and one.
Beautiful pass And Anna Marie Nelson with the left hand mic rolling down the lane, and the contact came. And a late surge here by the Soaring Eagles. Still 4.9 to be exact on the clock, but they're going to take a little momentum in the break, barring a last-second shot here by Morgan.
Yeah, she got one free throw coming up. That's Anne-Marie Nelson. Foul was charged to Kate Blazard. She's got 3. And she's on the bench right now. Free throws on the way, and it's in and out and back in again for Nelson. Nelson shot well. She is 4 out of 5 from the line. And Juan Diego's going to try to make sure that this is not easy, if anything else. All the way. Now a poke from behind and a foul. That's what you didn't want. Iwanyek with the personal. And 2 free throws coming up for Morgan.
And, you know, you need these free throws to drop. I mean, down by 9. Get it back down to 7. Go in, regroup. The defensive game plan has been terrific for both teams in this first half. Offensively, both coaches have some adjustments to make.
Yep. Free throw, no good. Rolled away from Savannah. She's now 3 out of 5 from the line.
Brooks.
Aaron Stella checking into the game. Sorry.
Said Brooks is averaging 10 a game, almost 7 rebounds a game. Watch her form, she's got good looking release. That last one should have dropped for her. She's going, what happened there? Good the follow through, and that was switched. You can tell she's been working on that free throw for years.
She now has 8 points here in the first half.
Oh no, and now a mistake there by Lily Henry. Or no, that's not Henry. That's number 3, I'm sorry. That is that JC Jensen?
It is. Well, I have actually JC as number 2.
Oh. And it probably bring it in there. She just checked into the game. And a foul there, and Mills is getting
went to the floor.
Tended to.
Yeah.
A little shaken up.
Actually hit the side of her head on the hard court.
Now, they didn't call it an intentional foul. It's just a foul, but I don't think you wanted a foul in that situation.
No.
I mean, God, you got 4 seconds left, and now you give Juan Diego a chance at the clock stop to get back to the free throw line and extend this lead.
And she's been the hot shooter, but it goes in and out. Nelson had hit 4 in a row before that miss. It's 25-17. The lead is 8, could be 9 with that 4 seconds left. And got that one.
That was Morgan Cragen. I want to correct myself. Morgan Cragen, number 3 with the foul. Tonks at the buzzer, but it won't fall. Half-court leaner, and at the break, Juan Diego's got a little cushion, Mike, but not insurmountable. Morgan played him pretty much toe-to-toe, except on the scoreboard. And the free throws really cost Juan Diego what could have been a bigger lead in this game.
All right, well, again, not a bad first half, but I don't know. Morgan looks to be a little tired. We'll see if they got gas in the tank in the second half, although Juan Diego is definitely not running away with this either. So
26-17 at the break. 3-minute timeout. We're back to the Maverick Center.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Hey, it's Rob with Today's Hit Music, B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know, because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed.
Visit alwaysaffordablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centracom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centracom.com to learn more.
How you doing, Southern Utah? It's a good day to be alive in the STG.
I'd have been going nuts.
You would have lost your mind.
I could not believe he didn't even shake there. He gave him the finger, Devin.
Southern Utah's home for the best in sports includes local Region 9 high school games, Dixie State University, the NBA's new look, Utah Jazz, plus the best of the National Football League with the worldwide presence of ESPN to the Devin Dixon Show every afternoon from 4 to 6.
With internet service from Centracom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centracom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
Every all-terrain tire claims to be tough. But when you have over 40% more tread life than the leading competitors, not to mention the longest warranty of any AT tire, the word tough just isn't tough enough.
It's at the half here once again at the Maverick Center, West Valley City, where this is the halftime of the 3A Girls State Championship. Juan Diego, as one would anticipate, I think has the lead. Morgan gave him a run, but Devin, as I look at the difference in the game, Morgan only scored one basket in the whole second quarter. They did get 4 other points from the charity stripe. That's got to concern them just a little bit. In fact, in the whole game, 4 baskets.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's one of those situations where Juan Diego clamped down, and it wasn't a lot of bad looks either there. They had some cuts, they had some little runners in the lane, but it seemed like Juan Diego was able to get some tie-ups, get some blocks, really kind of frustrate Morgan offensively. I mean, Savannah Brooks, Hurl, but they both had some good looks and some putbacks on some nice offensive rebounds, and it just seemed like there was a lid on that end in that second quarter, and they just couldn't get them to fall. And you know, that's got to change if they're going to come back and win this game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 9 points from the charity stripe in the first half, and that's really right now the only thing I think keeping them in this game. So it's going to kind of see how they come out in the second half. In statistics in half number 1, Savannah Brooks leading the way. She has 2 of the 4 baskets in the game, plus she has gone to the line 6 times. She's connected 4 out of those 6 for her 8. 5 points to Allie Tonk. She is 3 for 5 from the line with a bucket. 1 bucket, Liz Peterson. 2 free throws, Lily Henry. But again, missing is the long-range shooting in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, Jessica Carter was able to hit a couple of those yesterday in the win, and today they haven't fallen. She had 3 of them all set, just didn't drop, and a couple other looks there from outside weren't able to fall. Lily Henry had a couple, and she only had 2 first-half points, and she's a really good 3-point shooter that averages about 10 points per game. So both teams, though, you know, this is day 3. This is the state tournament. Fatigue setting in. Your legs, you don't quite have that lift on the shot, you know, so both teams got to continue to try to maybe pump fake, drive, keep getting those higher percentage shots. But even when they got to the foul line in the first half, they were not able to get them to fall. I mean, free throw shooting was atrocious in the first half. So 26-17 here at the half. Some entertainment going. They honored the academic All-State, and that was for the 3A girls, Beth Child from Carbon, Jerica Morgan from Carbon, Jalen Weaver from Cedar City, Angel Cloward from Grantsville, Elizabeth Peterson, we call her Lizzie, from Morgan. She got a big round of applause when she was just honored here at Center Court. McKenna Birch from North Sanpete, Alexandra Ford from Payson, Amber Archibald from Pineview, and the Panther fans that have already spilled into the arena gave her a big round of applause because their boys team will be playing Dixie coming up at 1 o'clock for the 3A Boys State Championships. Lauren Polson from Richfield and Riley Whitehorse from Tooele, the 3A Academic All-State combined GPA 3.9999. And kind of cool to see these young ladies excel, not only on the court, but in the classroom. Entertainment here at the half, 26-17, as Juan Diego has the lead in the 3A state title game. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll talk more statistics. You want us to keep it right here, Nate? All right, we'll keep it right here and let you enjoy a little of the performance here. And we'll go over some stats. How about that, Mike?
All right, while we're talking, they can enjoy these cute young women up here who are doing a little entertainment for them here at the half. They call it retro. Now, I'm not that old, so I didn't go back to this stats. I just want to point that out. In the first half, again, leading scorer, by the way, is Monique Mills with 9, Dominique Mills with 8, Anna Maria Nelson with 7, and then 2 points to Rebecca Curran. We mentioned Morgan got 9 points from the free throw line. Well, guess what? That's exactly what Juan Diego got, but they put up 20. They're shooting 45% from the free throw line, and that's part of the reason why this game's as close as it is.
Well, let's be honest, it was ugly shooting performance. Juan Diego couldn't hit it from the free throw line, 45%, but they were not good from three-point range either. 1 of 14, that's 7% in half number one. As a team from the field, they shot 29.6%. Why is that good? Well, because their defense held Morgan to 13%, 4 of 29.
Wow.
0 of 7 from downtown. The free throw really was what kind of kept Morgan in, especially in that second quarter with the only one field goal drop. But, yeah, it looks like an early morning defensive war out there in the first half.
Absolutely. You look at the stats, and they are certainly borne out by where this is. It's 11 a.m. on day 3 of a state tournament. These young women have been here for 3 days straight, and it's an early start to the game. Now, we're not trying to make excuses. They still are out there. They're working hard. They're giving it their all, but the shooting percentage is extremely down. We see fast break. There's been one fast break, and that's the two teams combined. That went to Juan Diego. Second chance, we talked about Juan Diego getting inside and getting opportunities there, but even the turnovers, 12 turnovers to Juan Diego, 6 for Morgan. Obviously, it's not a clean game, but you know what? It is what it is, and right now Juan Diego is up 9 at the half.
Yeah, and again, who can get a couple of those key threes to drop, and who can continue to try to maybe pump fake and drive and get a higher percentage shot, get into the foul line. I know they didn't shoot it there, but 20 trips. I mean, Morgan did come out and play physical and make Juan Diego earn every point they did get. Juan Diego's defense just probably played a little bit better, and the shooting just a little bit worse there for Morgan. That's really the storyline in the first half. It was sloppy, it wasn't that well played, and the defense kind of ruled the roost.
Absolutely. All right, we are at the half once again, 26-17. We'll take a break. We'll be back with half number 2 in the Women's State Championship 2015. Soaring Eagle 26, Trojans 17.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centracom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centracom.
Hey, it's Rob with Today's Hit Music, B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know, because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed.
Visit alwaysaffordablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485.
In times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centracom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
How you doing, Southern Utah? It's a good day to be alive in the STG.
I'd have been going nuts.
You would have lost your mind.
I could not believe he didn't even shake there. He gave him the finger, Devin.
Southern Utah's home for the best in sports includes local Region 9 high school games, Dixie State University, the NBA's new look, Utah Jazz, plus the best of the National Football League with the worldwide presence of ESPN to the Devin Dixon Show every afternoon from 4 to 6.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Once again, state championship action live from the Mavericks Center here in West Valley City. Half number 1 in the books. It does belong to Juan Diego. Morgan hanging in there, but did see not a good second quarter, only 1 basket, and then the other 4 points coming from the charity stripe.
If you like defense, that was the game for you, the half for you. If you like offense, that was ugly in your opinion because there wasn't a lot of scoring going on, a lot of high percentages. Again, 29% from the field for Juan Diego, only 13% for Morgan. Three-point shooting was worse. I mean, Morgan was 0 for 7, and Juan Diego was 1 for 14. That's 7%. I mean, it just was not a good shooting performance for either team.
All right, clock winds down, second half, ready to begin. Again, leading scorers, Savannah Brooks with 8 for Morgan in the first half, 9 from Monique Mills. But combined, the sisters only got 1 3-pointer in that first half, and that meant they were 1 out of 8 from beyond the arc. In fact, the team was 1 for 14, as we stated. So, looking at the starters once again, looks like it will be Peterson, Tonks, Brooks, Carter, yes, and Lily Henry. And Morgan will have the ball to start the second half. Juan Diego will start with their 5. Curran, Nelson, Mills. And they do bring back Ivanyuk as well. Morgan with the ball. We are underway here in the second half. Out high, Tonks. Trying to force it inside, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Dominique Mills. 26-17 heading into the second half. Morgan will try to inbound the ball from the baseline. Pass inside to the line, and a nice lefty shot up and good, Lizzie Peterson.
And she just got honored, Academic All-State, and she just got a much-needed field goal for the Trojans. That was not an easy shot either, Mike, going to the left hand and off balance a little bit, and Monique Mills trying to drive in, and she's been kind of quiet, just 2 of 6 in that first half, but draws the foul. 17 between the Mills sisters combined. But again, Monique, I think those 3 fouls kind of disrupted her rhythm in the first half.
Yeah, it did a little bit, but you know, she's a smart player. She's very athletic. She knows her abilities, and now she steps up and drops the free throw. She's 3 for 3 from the line.
Did have 7 rebounds and 2 steals in half number 1.
Second one on the way, good again. She's 4 for 4 from the line, and it's up to back to a 9-point lead after the bucket there by Lizzie Peterson. Cut it to 7. Ball is kicked.
Didn't call it though, did they?
No, they didn't. High post, wide open look right down the barrel. 3-pointer way high off the mark, no good. Rebound up, but a foul now whistled on Dominique. Now for Dominique, that is her first foul.
Yeah, and that's a good call because Savannah went up with 2 hands, and when she shot it, one hand was down low. Grabbed her left hand or off hand. And not a bad foul, but what a good little shovel pass across the lane to give her teammate a better opportunity to score.
Free throw coming up, perfect by Lizzie.
Really pretty good, solid start here for Morgan. Uphill battle, though.
Yeah,
they're big underdogs still going into this state championship second half action here at the Maverick Center. But free throws helping them keep it interesting.
That's keeping them in the game. Right now they trail by 7, 28-21. Curran go to a baseline. A shot off the mark, no good.
Oh, what a save.
Wow, almost a save.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
that
it's off
was
Morgan.
Unbelievable. Miss Mills, how'd she get to that ball and then throw it off the toe of Morgan? Wow.
Yeah, a little 30-second break. We'll be right back. Juan Diego up 28-21.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
We played exactly 1 minute of the second half. Just a quick little 30-second timeout taken by the Juan Diego coach. He saw something that he didn't like, so he called the timeout for the correction. Now the ball is back to Soaring Eagle. They have the 7-point lead.
And now tie up in the corner, again. Mike, is the defense has been really the focal point for me all game long. Both these defenses have really pressured, reached, scrapped, contested, denied. They've done all the things you're taught to do.
Ball is blocked away. Great block inside. Lily Henry got it, and the Morgan Trojans come up with the basketball.
So pump fake there might have got her off her feet.
I think so.
Then they could have got an easy bucket.
On a bad throw, taken away by Mills. She's off to the races, but the ball is ripped out of her arms and out of bounds.
Good sportsmanship there by Savannah Brooks helping her up. But Tonks she cut off and went across and reached in and tied it up. And, of course, Monique and Dominic Mills, what do they like to do if they don't have the open three? They like to drive the basketball.
Absolutely.
And that's what she did right there, and Tonks knew it and cut it off.
A lean-in shot is no good, but a reach and a foul is going to be charged to... Was that Lily Henry again?
I believe so.
Must have been. That's her third foul. And 2 here in the second half. Free throw up and good by Monique. She is now 5 for 5 from the line. Now a little trouble for Morgan. The bigger girl sitting down, and also going out is Jessica Carter. And you watch her, and she's got both knees heavily wrapped. Got to figure she's given her all for what she can do. She looks like she's put a lot of strain on those. Mills hits the second free throw.
Coach Morrow over there coaching with conversation with Carter and Henry.
Yep. Inside out, now back in the lane. Nice move down the middle. Shot will not stay down. And a jump ball. I tell you what, there is a lid on that bucket, Devin. Oh, my word.
Lizzie Peterson really had every opportunity to just softly put it over the front of the rim. It just hits the back iron, pops right back out. But they, again, continue to find ways to get tie-ups and see if they can capitalize here. Now, Hurlbut couldn't make it, but maybe because she was fouled there.
I think that's part of it there, the whistle. Foul's going to be charged to Bryn Drummond, her second. Second team foul here in this third quarter of action. The lead is 9. And right now, Morgan relying on free throws. That's up and in to stay in this game. That's the first point of the night by Brooklyn Hurlbut. And she averaged about 5-6 a game.
You go back to when Juan Diego beat Morgan on February 3rd, 81-71. And a lot more scoring first off in that contest. But Juan Diego had to outscore him 21-7 in the fourth quarter to seal that victory. It was close through 3. And Morgan right now just down 7 at this point. We're still early third.
Mills to Drummond, 2-point shot on the rim and off, no good. Rebound taken away. Hurlbut has it. 2-on-2. She passes ahead. Nice grab to the hole. Wouldn't stay down. Missed opportunity by Brooks. Quickly the other way. Ball's picked up by Mills. Back to Curran.
And one. Curran. Nice job getting it to go, and chance to cap it off with a 3-point old-fashioned play. She hasn't shot it well from the free throw line. Maybe this is the one she'll get.
She has 2 buckets, 4 points, but she is 0 for 5, from the charity stripe. See if she can get that turned around here this half. Lines it up, sends it on the way, and the answer is no.
And you spotlighted earlier, all her misses were to the right side. That's where that one missed again.
Yeah. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Soaring Eagle. Tonks with the ball. Ahead goes to Brooks. To the high post, turning, driving, shot up, no, won't go down. Again, Lizzie Peterson just leaves it short, and now a frustration foul.
Yeah, I think they got Peterson, and I thought maybe Brooks was the one that actually got more arm reaching in there, but they do call it on Lizzie.
That's her third.
Yeah, fouls starting to kind of stack up a little bit. Morgan's not going to back down. They're going to keep playing physical brand of basketball. Certainly that was the game plan.
Juan Diego with the lead in the basketball. Deep from the corner. Curran's three scoops in and out.
Oh,
and
she slid it. She slid the pivot foot. That is the call. Hurlbut has been playing great too, but she took one dribble, then terminated. And
she wanted to throw back. When she looked, there was nobody there, and her momentum, and it was a good call. You're right. She did slide that pivot.
Yeah, post players always want to get it to their guard as quick as they can, but sometimes if you're a little more patient, you'll get a better opportunity.
Two shots inside, no good. Mills takes it away and forces it in.
Persistence paying off. Unbelievable pursuit.
First double-digit lead of the game. It is 34-23. Shot underneath. And a foul whistle.
Hurlbut is being the aggressor, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
Anne-Marie Nelson picks up her third personal foul. That is the third team foul. 4 team fouls on Morgan here in the half. And they got to have these, and Hurlbut does get it. She has 3 for 3 now from the line. 5 points in the quarter from the line, 1 bucket. And that one's no good. Too hard. Mills with a rebound.
She's got 7 rebounds, so she had 4 at the half.
Inside pass. Nelson turn. Hook. No, won't stay down. Should have a jump ball. We do. And the alternate possession belongs to Juan Diego. So Soaring Eagle again will have the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. We have under 5 to go here in the third quarter. Juan Diego, long three-pointer, nothing but net. Monique Mills with a first 3 or second 3 of the game. Inside out, trying to do it at the other end. Shot across and off, no good. Battle for the rebound. Working hard. Brooks was in there, but gets tied up. Should belong to Morgan. Coming up to the midpoint of the third quarter. Don't forget, coming up next, boys 3A high school state champions. And it will be the Panthers and the Flyers. Driving inside, passing to the baseline, tried to scoop it up and in, didn't work. She gets it back, throws it up again, no good by Kate Blazard. Third attempt, also no good. And finally, Soaring Eagle with the rebound. Looks of frustration on the head coach of Morgan. He knows his ladies are working Devin as hard as they can. It's just not in the cards right now. Yeah. On the wide wing is Mills. She goes straight away. Curran, three-pointer, good.
Big bucket. Pushing that lead up to the largest of the game. It's 16. Curran the triple.
Wow, back-to-back triples now by the Soaring Eagle. Drive to the high post, ball knocked away, but picked back up. They go down underneath on the base. Hurlbut steps inside, finally got one to go for her.
And Coach Moore going to take a timeout. I like that timeout. I like that play by Hurlbut, trying to slow things down just a little bit.
Full break, we'll take it. 3.5 to go here in the quarter. Juan Diego 40, Morgan 26.
With internet service from Centracom, you get a fast, reliable connection to a world of information and inspiration. Just choose the bandwidth package that fits your needs and your budget. Every package delivers consistent speeds that bring the best of the web into your life. And we offer local, over-the-phone, technical, and professional IT support. It's why Centracom is now our area's #1 internet provider. Add internet to your bundle and save. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
Every all-terrain tire claims to be tough. But when you have over 40% more tread life than the leading competitors, not to mention the longest warranty of any AT tire, the word tough just isn't tough enough.
All right, welcome back. We are in the third quarter with 3.5 to go. Juan Diego's opened up a double-digit lead. They lead at 40-26. And Juan Diego, will have the ball as they get back to live action. Again, only one bucket in the second quarter, 2 so far here in the third. Free throws right now seem to be the only thing dropping for the Morgan Trojans. Curran in the corner. They double her up. And a timeout taken. So a little break again in the action here. Good job of defense that time as Morgan came down and trapped near the sideline. We are going to keep it here for just a moment. So here in the quarter, only 2 buckets for Morgan, and on the other side, 2 threes. Curran and Monique Mills, and that you can see starting that pull away.
Yeah, 12 field goals now made in the game, and only 6 field goals made for Morgan, and there's your separation. I mean, you just haven't been able to get those field goals to drop consistently. Good defense again by both teams, but Juan Diego with those couple of threes now giving them that separation that they wanted, and they've stuck to their game plan. They continue to have Dominique and Monique Mills continue to try to drive and kick, and all of a sudden now, even though Morgan's game plan was to come in, be physical, it's just starting to slowly go towards Juan Diego, and showing you why they're undefeated 24-0, trying to go 25-0 and cap it off with a 3A state championship.
Wow, what a year it has been, and looks like it may end up on the right note for Juan Diego. You mentioned earlier these two teams met twice in the regular season. Juan Diego getting the win twice. And I know it's always a talk, how easy or can it be done 3 times in a row? Yeah, would be the answer maybe this year. Right now they're looking pretty good, up 14.
And the last 3:22 of this third, I mean, if you can get it down to single digits, you can get it under 10 here, Morgan would still be within striking distance going to that final frame.
So Juan Diego with the ball as they try to get it in. They finally do, and we get the final couple of minutes of this quarter underway. Mills to Curran. Ball is knocked, but look, it goes right to a teammate. That's the kind of game it's turning in to be.
Yeah, you're in the passing lane, you deflect the pass, but Nelson gets the deflection, goes right to the left side, and you're trying to recover at that point. You reach in there, you foul her, and she gets the N1 opportunity.
So I think the foul was on Hurlbutt.
If so, that's 4.
Yeah.
I think she's going to check out. So that's, I think, who got it. I'm impressed with her. She's played hard.
Was that Nelson that got that bucket?
Yep.
I was looking, and the point. Pass down inside. Ball slapped at, taken away. Out of bounds it goes. And they say off of Morgan. Wheels are starting to come off for the Trojans of Morgan.
I thought that was going to stay at that end. I saw it a little differently. I could have been mistaken, though.
Well, the officials say it belongs to Juan Diego.
They're going to set up the pressure. Well, they get it to the middle, though, and then break it. Mills gets a great look at a 3. And then the putback. Nice job on the offensive glass for the Soaring Eagle.
Christensen, first bucket of the game. Again, just in great position off the miss from Mills. And again, ball coming loose. And goes off of Morgan, out of bounds. Look at that, was Craig, or excuse me, number 5, that was Blazard crashing in down low.
And Juan Diego now just got to continue to take care of the basketball against this press. Led to points on that last possession. Oh, but that time overthrown, turnover.
They have numbers, 2-on-1, and it's kicked. Curran was the one, she did her job.
Yeah, that's okay, he'll take that. 2-on-1, you kick balls, good defense there. Get that leg over there and stop that bounce pass from leading to an easy 2.
2.5 minutes to go. It's now a 19-point lead. This was extremely close all the way. And a jumper from the wing, no good. Rebound underneath. Attempted shot, Henry, she was fouled.
Yeah, and the block was good up top by Mills, but I think on the fall through, after she got ball, she came down into the arm because it looked pretty clean initially.
Second personal on Dominique Mills. So to the free throw line goes Lily Henry. She's got 2. She misses that. 2 out of 3 now from the line. Only 2 points here in the game. 2:21 to go in quarter 3. Getting men's championship coming up next. Dixie versus Pineview, a couple of St. George area schools. And the free throw's good. Long pass down court. Curran turned to pass. Nobody was there. She shot the ball. It's no good. But to the floor, we got a jump ball. And possession goes to Juan Diego.
Yeah, you love that. You know, Curran missed the shot, but she went, followed it, ended up getting a tie-up, alternate possession. They'll keep it.
Couple of substitutions now as Peterson checks back in. Also back in is Brooks. Juan Diego gets the ball to Curran, right back into Mills. Mills, though, steps out and resets the offense. Now 2 minutes to go, third quarter. 18-point lead for Juan Diego. They can afford to take a little time. Pass down low. On the base, Christensen.
Might have got away with a double dribble, but Sarah Christensen stayed with the play and got the bucket.
I thought that was pretty obvious. I was waiting for the whistle and didn't come, so she picked it up and laid it in.
20-point lead here, late third. You know, Juan Diego in the all classifications, number 2 in the state. You just wonder if they were a 4A or a 5A, if they'd still be the favorite even to win a title in a bigger classification, Mike.
You know what? I think they would be. They've certainly got talent. They played extremely well this year.
I'll tell you, those gals at Penguich have had a great year, too.
Yes, they have.
Now Steele, Mills all alone, lay it up with the left hand. And
Dominique Mills now with 12 points in the ball game. Her sister has 16 points, so 28 combined between the two. Jumper short and across, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Juan Diego. Coming up on 1 minute to go, third quarter. 49-27. Juan Diego's opened that lead. Ball comes in. Faked the 3, stepped in, lefty shot, no good.
Yeah, good board by Dominic Mills.
Good position, cleared it off on the backside. And Mills just walks it into the forecourt. They may hold for one.
Lizzie Peterson got ran over by
got hit in the face.
Dominic Mills. And she's slow to get up.
She'll make it, but she got absolutely pummeled there for whatever reason. I don't think it was a real intentional mean foul, but she ran right over.
It's just a run through, and she got the brunt of it, but the officials called it.
And that is a third foul on Dominique. Her sister Monique also has 3. Lizzie with the basketball, top of the key. Nice dump off on the left. And just not going to happen right now.
Nothing is falling for Morgan. They just cannot get a ball to drop through the bottom of the net.
That was a beautiful assist. Should have been an easy one. Shot high off the glass, no good. Put back up again, no good. Rebound battle for it, comes loose. Out high, Peterson. Peterson 1 against 2. She stops, kicks it back. Tonks to the baseline, and it will not fall. Wow. Someone maybe there's a little plexiglass sliding in and out up there. That's what it looks like.
And Lily Henry just went, whew, she's just exasperated. It wasn't her that missed, but she's just, they feel it.
They do.
Morgan knows that nothing is dropping right now. And a lot of their points in this game have come from the free throw line.
Allie Tong steps back up. She hit 3, then she missed 2. Now she hits, so she is 4 out of 6 with 6 in the game.
Just again, still 6 field goals in this game. And we're almost through 3 quarters, just 20 seconds remaining.
Well, they shot, let's see, was it 13, 14% in the first half? It's no better here in the third quarter. And that is no good again.
Good board by Christensen.
So with 15 seconds left, Juan Diego will hold for one. And we'll go to, well, they're not going to hold for one. Not with that lady out there. She says, why hold for one when you can shoot for three?
Sweet stroke, Monique Mills. And that won't count. Not going to get it off in time. They've extended that lead. Thought maybe a run could get it down to maybe single digits. Nope, Juan Diego pouring it on at the Maverick Center.
Up big, 52-28 back with the fourth quarter.
Want to make your HD TV even better? Centricom has the HD channels you want. Our HD DVR gives you total control of your experience. And we're always adding new channels to serve you better. Why settle for less? Get our full HD lineup, now with over 61 HD channels. Call or visit us online and get the best HD experience from Centricom.
Hey, it's Rob with today's Hit Music B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed.
Visit alwaysaffordablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485.
Quarter number 4 of the state championship. And since about midway through the second quarter, it has been all Juan Diego.
Yeah, they've just continued to do what they do. Attack. You know, they've got some cross-court skips. The threes have started to fall in the second half. They have 1, 2, 3 of them. Curran had one, and Monique Mills had the other 2. She's got 20 points to lead all scorers, and getting help from her sister. That's quite the 1-2 punch. She's got 12, so they've combined there for 32 points of the 52. But again, it's not just them. This is a well-rounded team, and other girls have stepped up and contributed. And unfortunately for Morgan, it's just one of those games that it just wasn't your night, and you credit Juan Diego's defense, but they've missed some makeable shots, Mike, and that's got to be the frustrating part.
And I'm not in their minds, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I think fatigue really has caught up with them. When you start missing shots like that, it's usually because of fatigue. There's not the jump. There's not the push in your legs. They're getting great position. They're working hard, but you're right. It's just not happening.
Poked away out of bounds by Monique Mills.
So the Trojans will inbound the ball again. We're in the fourth quarter. Again, 52-28. Trojans trailing right now. Forcing it inside. But, you know, again, that tenacious defense, Juan Diego will not give up.
Everything's deflected, tipped, just like that. I mean, there's no clear catch. There's no room to catch and operate. I mean, Morgan's having a hard time just catching and getting in a triple threat position.
So we had a bounce to Morgan underneath their own bucket. Allie Tonks will inbound the ball. Comes in. Quick shot, no. Rebound, Morgan. Shot blocked. Second one, no. But they will go to the free throw line. Good work inside by Kate Blazard. Foul on Sarah Christensen, her second.
Tonks has shot it really good from the free throw line today, for the most part. She's missed a couple, but got that one.
Started out wrong, looks good. She actually hit 3, missed 2, 1, hit, miss, and hit.
6 for 9.
Second free throw's on the way for Tonks, and it is good again.
They're going to continue to jump up and press.
Yep.
Try to force the issue. They got to have turnovers and buckets. A lot of stops here if they're going to try to mount a comeback. The problem with that is if you get behind them like that, you get an open look, but this time they can't connect.
Wow. Open look, yeah, baseline. About a 10-footer would not go down. At the other end, step in, no good, and a reach and a foul. It might be on Nelson. It is on Nelson. That's her 4th foul. So Anna Marie Nelson gets number 4. And 2 shots coming up now for Savannah Brooks. She's 4 for 6 from the line. Free throw, good. Savannah, nothing in the third quarter. She had 8 in the first half. This would give her double digits, 10 in the ball game. And taking her time, there it is, up and in.
You know, look at Lizzie Peterson, Allie Tonks, Savannah Brooks, Jessica Carter, all seniors on this team playing their final prep basketball game, their final 7-16. Don't expect them to back down and lay down, even though it looks like Juan Diego's got this thing in hand.
Double team, the ball nearly taken away, saved by Curran. And her 16-footer went 15. It'll be out of bounds to Morgan. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 7 minutes to go in the season for both. One's going to be a winner. One's going to go home a little disappointed today. Tonks outside, goes to the baseline. Oh, right through the hands of Brooks and out of bounds.
A little frustrated there. You saw her kind of jump and go, oh. She thought she should have had that catch. It wasn't an easy catch, but slipped right through. Yeah, you touch it, you can catch it. That's the old rule of thumb.
Ball comes into Mills. That is Dominique Mills. She's into the forecourt. Again, just great spread. They pace themselves well. They position themselves really well. So when you get across in a case like that, you try to trap. They got a lot of room to look. Out high, Mills to the right wing. Comes around the block by Curran and lets off with a long shot. No good, but the rebound. Back into Mills. She puts it up and in.
Gives some credit to Christensen. Sarah Christensen set the screen, rolled, didn't get the look, but she got the rebound and then the kick for the bucket.
Pass down low. Finally, one goes in. Brooklyn Hurlbut with her second bucket, and that is the third bucket of the second half, first of the quarter.
Oh, turnover.
Stepping out of bounds, apparently on the far side, or bouncing the ball on the sideline. 6 minutes to go in the game. It's a 20-point lead, Juan Diego.
Tonks just tugged on her jersey, meaning she needed a break.
Yep.
Coach Morrill saw it and got Lizzie Peterson in.
So it'll put Blazard at the point guard. She takes it all the way to the base, right into the lane, lay it up and in. Kate Blazard, that's her first points of the ball game.
Back down to 18, but only 5:45 to go. And don't think that Juan Diego's going to try to stall. They're going to keep attacking just like that. Monique Mills down the lane and the score. A little one-handed runner.
Just almost too not fair. She can do everything, including that little runner, the floater, the teardrop, whatever you want to call it. She shoots from outside. She's got great hops. And her sister, same thing. And Monique is up over 20 points in the ball game. Juan Diego wrapping this one up. It'll be an unbeaten season in a championship.
Sarah Christensen going to lose it, recollect it, kiss it off the glass. It's good.
Third bucket, 6 points for Sarah. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in the game. You know, again, Morgan's starting to get a few to drop, but all they're doing right now, Devin, is they are matching baskets, and that doesn't help them. Ball blocked away out of bounds. And now Juan Diego going to the bench a little more.
Yeah, get some subs in there. Don't know if the starters will be.
Well, actually, those are all the three girls that play a lot.
Yeah.
But they can go, what, 8, 9, 10 deep?
Yeah, real deep team.
Into the forecourt. Mills to the deep corner. Woo! Nice little stretch. Tried to force it up. No.
That is a killer crossover.
Amen.
From Mills. Monique Mills just went left, crossed it back to the right, had the separation to drive the baseline, almost got the N1, just short off the backboard off the rim.
That is the 5th foul on Brooklyn Hurlbut. She is out of the ball game. Coming in for her is Lily Henry, and also checking back in is Allie Tonks.
You know, you look at Brighton and what the season they've had, and Juan Diego beat them back in the season opener. I'd love to see this Juan Diego team get a chance to play against some other top schools. This is, I mean, in the first half they played the half-court set and they matched the press with the press, and now, you know, the press, they're attacking it and they're getting, they really can adjust. Coach Archuleta doing a tremendous job, and he's got the talent to really kind of match any kind of style of basketball you want to try to bring.
8 for 8 now from the charity stripe, Monique Mills.
Sweet steal by Curran, and she's going to go up with the left hand and get fouled. The thievery.
Yeah.
Almost an and one opportunity.
Allie Tonks with the foul. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game, 60-36. We have a timeout. We'll take it. We'll be back with more after this.
How you doing, Southern Utah? It's a good day to be alive in the STG.
I'd have been going nuts.
You would have lost your mind.
I could not believe he didn't even shake there. He gave him the finger, Devin.
Southern Utah's home for the best in sports includes local Region 9 high school games, Dixie State University, the NBA's new look, Utah Jazz, plus the best of the National Football League with the worldwide presence of ESPN to the Devin Dixon Show every afternoon from 4 to 6.
Times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Centracom can help. We've got the business class services you need for less. With the fastest small business internet speeds available today, the reliability of 24-hour network monitoring and superior tech support, and our commitment to grow when you do with scalability that's both fast and flexible on our own fiber optic network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit Centracom.com today.
All right, we are back here once again with 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. And it is definitely Juan Diego in control and not much doubt left. 60-36. 24-point lead right now. They will get the championship. We'll follow that, and of course we'll be back with the men's state championship coming up right after this one.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. I mean, Pineview and Dixie split head-to-head during the regular season. Both playing extremely well. Both have been peaking. Pineview's,
yeah.
I was going to say, Pineview's 2 losses in region came right there early in January. Haven't lost since. With 2 losses on the whole season.
Ball was touched out of bounds by Juan Diego, and there is a little break in the action here. I guess it's a timeout. Coach called the timeout. We'll take it again, 60-36.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centracom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centracom.com to learn more.
Every all-terrain tire claims to be tough. But when you have over 40% more tread life than the leading competitors, not to mention the longest warranty of any AT tire, the word tough just isn't tough enough.
Four minutes and 29 seconds to go in the ball game. That much time between Juan Diego and officially the state championship.
Mike, this would be their first ever state championship, believe it or not, for the Soaring Eagle.
Wow.
Girls basketball program.
Well, it's one that they have certainly earned this year. And again, we don't want to sound like we're really punishing Morgan because they have played excellent, but it just gets to a point when the shots aren't falling. The legs are gone. They've given it their all. Right now, they're just up against a little bit better Juan Diego team.
Yeah, you knew it was going to have to be a near perfect game. And just because of the stifling defense and all the contests, they just have not been able to capitalize. Shots have not fallen. I think you hit the nail on the head. And this is a very good Morgan team.
Yeah.
But it's just a better Juan Diego team. And they proved it night in, night out, all season long. In the pursuit of perfection, undefeated, and the state title 404 just separates them from hoisting that hardware here at the Maverick Center.
And still unable to get a free throw is Kieran. I was waiting till after that. She has now missed 9 consecutive free throws, and she's actually a good shooter. But the rebound is picked up by Juan Diego, so they have the ball back. In and a foul, I believe. Lily Henry picks up the fourth personal. 3:48 to go in the game. This is just kind of winding down. Very quiet crowd. Free throw's good. And why not? It's in the books, as they say.
Yeah, all over but the final score. Yep. There's just not enough time and just not enough weapons. I mean, Juan Diego just continues to attack. They're not going to back down. They're going to keep attacking the press, try to keep scoring, and that's actually increased their lead.
Yep. Morgan with the ball, kicked out. They worked it out. Three-pointer is on the way, and it is 2 bounces, no good. Backside rebound, though, just won't fall. It's just like the lid is definitely on. And there'll be a foul on Liz Peterson. That's her 4th. Look, poor Rebecca Curran, 0 for 9, but Monique Mills is making it up. She's 10 for 10 in the ball game.
Yeah, you can see why she's certainly going to have what I think will be a brilliant career at the next level. Hearing that they were going to go play together, the Mills sisters at Salt Lake Community College. Heard Monique had offers from some other schools, but they want to play together. And they do play the same position, Mike,
right.
And that makes it tough for a big D1 school to kind of recruit them both. I would think, though, there would be one school out there that would just see the talent and the chemistry and bring them both in. But we'll see. I don't know if they've signed or ultimately declared yet.
And a free throw is good. 1 for 2 by Eva Ivanyuk. 3:21 to go in the game. Morgan goes to the floor or to the hole, laying it up and in. Good. Savannah Brooks, just her first bucket since the first quarter.
And once she got past that first defender on the dribble, there was no backside help, and that was the easiest bucket Morgan has had the entire game. Just a miscommunication on the defensive end.
And it is under 3 minutes to go. 63-38. Pass down low. Ball rolled up and in by Dominique Mills. She's got 14 in the game. Playing out the string here. Ball's tip goes out of bounds. Should belong to Morgan. It is. Very quiet crowd because, as we've said, it's been in the bag for quite a while. Morgan, obviously, disappointment. Going across, trying to force it from the left. No good, but the rebound taken in by Curran.
And they're just going to trap her on the baseline. She throws it behind her back, and that is a turnover here.
Yep.
See if Brooks can capitalize. Nice little crossover, but she bounced it to nobody. Carter had stopped to spot up, and Brooks thought she was going to keep going.
To the hole, absolutely. So coming up on 2 minutes to go in the ball game, there will be a little celebration. They'll give them a little time and pass out the hardware here at the end of the game, and then we'll cross over, get ready for the guys' championship game. Backside and a hard foul. And I believe that's number 4 on Allie Tonks. So with 1:55 remaining in this game, you see, and a couple of the teammates of Rebecca Curran come up and kind of tapped her and little smiles. She knows that it's been over, and it's still over. It's on her mind. She is 0 for 10 right now.
That's uncharacteristic.
Wow. Gets in your mind, you know. This is going through. What do you say? Okay, I lied. 0 for 11. As a same side. Devin, they're all to the right side.
Little hand check foul as Lily Henry was driving in.
Yep. Mia Berenger.
Here comes the cheers because platoon substitutions coming for Coach Archuleta, and there'll be more applause as all 5 Juan Diego Soaring Eagle players on the court. Well, here it is.
Yep.
High fives for Coach Archuleta.
All around.
Smiles from the ladies. 5s on down the bench to the very end.
Well, they definitely deserve that little ovation. There's no doubt about it. Lily Henry will step up to the line. She's 3 out of 4. Sends it on the way, and it comes off no good. 3 out of 5. Rebound once again. Taken away by Juan Diego. A lot of these girls we will not have names for because they don't play much.
You look at what Juan Diego is coming back for repeat opportunities, and it's a lot, Mike.
Yep. Stolen away to Allie Tonks. She goes down, lays it up and in.
Tonks has played well. She's probably been the most consistent in this game for Coach Morrill and this Morgan Trojan team.
Yep. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with the final 125.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or while on the go. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included with Centricom cable TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
It's Rob with today's Hit Music B92.1. Did you know that in 45 days you can have your own home built by Salisbury Homes? They're beautiful homes. I know because I live in one. They build communities and create lifelong friends like my new neighbors. Great quality, great service, and the best price guaranteed.
Visit alwaysaffordablehomes.com today or call Christy at 229-9485. Salisbury Home.
All right, welcome back. Final 125 coming your way here. And Juan Diego is that much time away from a complete game or a complete championship, unbeaten year, and the state titles to go along with it. Pass back and forth. Jessica Carter, first bucket of the game, Devin.
Yeah, she just hasn't been able to get it to draw, but it's still here. Morgan, another chance to make it look a little more respectable. There, Carter heating up too little too late, but there's that three she wanted earlier in the game.
It just wasn't falling.
That is the first three of the contest.
It is.
As a matter of fact, for Morgan.
Under a minute to go. Juan Diego throws it to the baseline. Turn shot, no good. Rebound. Try to force it again. Third try, no good. How about the fourth try? Okay, that'll work.
There you go. It's too much size there, Tara Dooley. She's a senior, getting her first points in the state championship game. Good for her.
25 seconds to go in the game. Three-pointer from downtown is short on the rim. Long rebound back to Dooley. And now it's just winding it down. So it'll belong to Morgan, the final 12.7 seconds. Three more young girls that don't get a lot of playing time will check into the ball game. Nice job by the coach. It's a nice little honor to these young women who have been there all year long. Ball comes in out high. Under 10 seconds to go. Drive inside. Kate Blazard with the bucket. 3, 2, 1. State championship. Juan Diego Soaring Eagle.
Perfection. 25-0. Undefeated. Gotta feel good. Coach Archuleta, the Mills twins. They win by 20, 67-47, and let the fun and the celebration begin for Juan Diego, their first ever girls state basketball championship.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll just let the cameras stay on and watch a little bit of the celebration there. And then we'll roll into the next. I don't know if they're going to come out and give them the hardware right now.
They will. They'll let them cut down the nets, and there's going to be a little post-game festivities. And why not? You got to soak up this moment. It's so rare that you get a chance to win a championship at any level, from the Pee-wees all the way to the pros. It never gets old. It never doesn't feel good. It's a special moment.
If you can say you are champion somewhere of something, it's all worth it. So now we are going to have the presentation of the championship trophy. You will notice we get to watch it from the backside, but nonetheless, we'll show it. And again, it is an undefeated championship season for Juan Diego. What a year it has been.
Yeah, and you know, the Mills sisters again, incredible. They're going to pose the cameras, get some pictures, and again, soak it up. You know, the free throw shooting, the field goal percent shooting for both teams, obviously not what you'd like to really, you know, put a stamp on it and play your best game, but you got to credit both defenses in this one today. They both really brought the intensity, caused havoc, created steals, but in the end, the best team won. And that was Juan Diego, and the crowd letting them know, the Juan Diego fans enjoying it. A couple final stats for you. 7 points for Curran. Tough day from the foul line. Anna Marie Nelson with 10. Monique Mills 27. Dominique Mills 16 points. And Tonks had a nice day. She had 10 points in the contest, 4 for Blazard, 7 for Hurlbut off the bench, 12 for Savannah Brooks. Carter had all 5 there late in that fourth quarter. Not her best scoring performance, but at the end of the day, Juan Diego is your 3A State Girls champions.
All right, so what a season it was. What a run it was. Little picture taking going on. You see them there. They are your 2015 state champions, women's 3A division. And they'll take just a moment, let them cut some nets down. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll wind it up. And we do have the boys championships coming your way. That is next. Congratulations to Juan Diego, Soaring Eagle, 20-point win to wind it up over Morgan, 2015 state champions.